honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for giving me just a snapshot of a moment to say a few words. Just by way of history, this isn't my first time being involved with the Canadian Human Rights Voice. In fact, this is probably my third or fourth, so it kind of goes to show where I stand when it comes to human rights. It's something that I don't take lightly. When you look at human rights is definitely the fabric of any democratic society. In fact, it is the success of any country that we live in. And what I like about this country is the fact that we have the ability of embracing one another through differences and similarities. We also have the right to legally protest if we choose to do so without any harm or retribution. But we still have a long way to go. We've got a long way to go. And, you know, if you want to talk about human rights, if you look at the history of human rights have never been handed to anybody. Nobody was ever just given these rights. They've always had to be earned. And it starts out with being a voice. And that's why I'm grateful for the Canadian Human Rights Voice. Voice is key. Voice is action. And the louder that voice gets, the more people listen. And the more people listen, the more people learn. And the more people learn, the more good things get done. And so I'm so glad that I've been able to be in this room listening to different layers of agencies, all as one on one very important topic to help make this country better, to help make this world better. Because these are the starting points for the keys to success to society. And so I'm very grateful that you gave me the opportunity to say a few words. And just to touch on the one presenter when you spoke on human trafficking. I was glad that you spoke on it. I was glad that you not only just spoke on it, but you turned it right into the fact that it happens here in Canada. It is something that exists here in Canada. And it is something that we are trying so hard to tackle right now. And the hardest thing is the awareness piece. It's hidden in plain sight. That's what the problem is with it. So the more people become educated in any subject matter, the more we can help combat these types of crimes and brutalities that exist today. So I can't stress how important it is to have that understanding, to have these types of platforms where we can listen to one another, get stronger, move in the right direction, and be overall successful. And as a Toronto police officer, and as the Toronto Police will always do, we will always try to do our best to keep any of our communities safe any given time. So thank you very much for giving me a few minutes.